just want to give an update on where I'm at on my flight training and go quick review. I'm 55 years old, started flight training on 3/18, and today I finished my Module 1 stage check. On the screen I have one of the flights from last week from ADSB Exchange. This is when I was practicing steep turns. I think I did some landing as well. On the left you can see like the parts of contents. This is the stage check. So today what I did is I had to fly with a senior instructor or one of the more senior instructors, and they basically fly with you and see, it's a check on the CFIs to make sure that I'm learning and I'm progressing as I should be. Feedback I got is that I'm doing really good, that I am a new student, which is what is expected, but I am learning and picking it up. Surprising today is I had a quiz. I did not expect to take a quiz. I thought it would just be practical, but I did have a quiz. But I don't want to make this video real long. I just want to go over what we did today. Like I had the verified medical and pilot certificate, which I do have. Pre-flight, like the pre-flight checkout before you fly. Radio communications, I'm getting much better with my radio communications, anticipating today's the first day I was actually making them as we were entering the pattern and leaving the pattern as well, instead of just the normal taxiing or the easy stuff. Normal takeoff, I'm getting better at normal takeoff, and I am learning to use the rudder and not correct as hard as I have been doing. It's like I have a tendency to very much overcorrect. The 4 basics, I think I've pretty much got down, but obviously when it's windy, I do struggle with that. Steep turns, I'm learning the trim method of when you roll into the trim 30 degrees, one swipe and then a half a swipe or 2 swipes. I lose altitude. One thing I find is I'm behind the plane, but not behind the plane in what I should do. I'm behind the plane and the plane's already doing what I don't react quick enough. My feel's not there yet. Slow flight, same way. I can get in the slow flight. If it's a calm day, my slow flight is excellent. If it's a little bit of wind, I struggle with keeping the heading, but I am getting better. And today I was told about using the rudder and more. Basically, that was explained. So I think I grasped something today on just the rudder and helping to maintain direction or coordination. Power on, power off stalls. I think I'm doing well with those. Amazingly with those, it's like I understand the rudder very well on the power on, power off stalls and spin awareness, how to avoid it and why we use the rudder, and the very little aileron or no ailerons during your stalls. Instrument scans, I'm getting more familiar with that. One of the things that was happening with the instrument scans is that I found I was spending a lot of time looking inside and not outside. Collision avoidance, same thing. Start looking outside. I'm getting better at finding airplanes. That was one thing originally. It's like that's a whole nother talent that you pick up, finding an airplane in the sky. It's much harder than you would have anticipated or I anticipated. And sectional, very basic use of sectional. This is mainly like, hey, this is a populated area, this is a highway, this is a river, this is a tower, this is an airport, this is class Bravo. So that was pretty basic. And normal approach and landing. I have not landed at my home airport because of the trees and it's narrow and crosswind, but I am getting more comfortable with landing at larger airports with bigger runways. Still a lot of practice to do. And post-flight procedures, that's pretty much tying it down, locking it, turning it off correctly. Kind of like a pre-flight, the same thing as post-flight. My checklist I'm doing very well with. So before I end this video, I just want to say, hey, if you're thinking about doing this, just do it. I mean, especially at this age, like go chase that dream, live your dream, and get out there and do this, man. It is so worth it. And it's challenging. So I'm going to end this, and thank you for watching.